Thank you very much. It's really a pleasure to be here this morning. I want to start off with some breaking news. November of last year, we launched the MAVEN spacecraft in partnership with NASA. The purpose of the MAVEN spacecraft is to go to Mars, orbit the planet, and make scientific measurements of the planet's atmosphere to understand more about the origin of atmospheres on planets. That has implications, of course, for the planet Earth. So congratulations to NASA on the successful entry into orbit last night, about 10:40. The United States has a history. Thank you. Thank you. The United States has a history of tackling big problems. I really think it's part of our national culture. From developing agricultural processes to help feed the world, to exploring space to better understand the origins of the universe, and to fighting tyranny around the world to help keep people free. Science and technology have been integral components of the solution to many of these global challenges. And our quest for scientific understanding has never been greater. It is also true that the challenges we face have also never been greater. For the first time in many decades, the United States faces a promising energy future. Energy independence, say some. That promising future, as other speakers have talked about, is not shared by everyone in the world. Many people in the world are not able to meet their basic energy needs, having to do with availability or their ability to pay for those needs. There's another looming threat. That's why we're here, and that's climate change. Scientists around the world agree that climate change is a clear and present danger, and that it's threatening the planet. Nearly every metric confirms that. There is, unfortunately, not a consensus regarding how the world, and not even nations, will deal with this problem and respond to this threat. There are some who say that the countries with energy abundance have become complacent and are not developing the technical solutions and developing the technologies that can be the solutions to this problem going forward. There are many reasons for this inaction, from emerging economy nations wanting to share in the development that cheap energy promises, to developing nations who don't want to risk the finally recovering from the Great Recession and not wanting to impede that economic growth. There are many reasons for inaction, but the time to act is now. Every day that the world waits, it becomes more difficult to reverse these impending global changes. Global population continues to grow. And to exacerbate the situation, the growing middle class will use more energy per capita than their predecessors, and megacities will be prevalent across the planet. Megacities actually give us an opportunity to do more as the congregation of people offers that promise, or it can be a disaster. Today, Beijing is waking up to the fact that approximately 350,000 people each year are suffering respiratory problems associated with the pollution in Beijing. As was discussed last year, and other speakers today have talked about, the climate change is a global security issue and requires greater international collaboration to better understand the science and to develop solutions. We cannot wait for temperature increases that lead to long heat waves, leading to sustained drought, leading to repeated harvest failures, leading to food shortages, leading to mass migrations, leading to further social unrest, exacerbating situations that exist today. We need to continue to invest in technologies that will free us from our dependence on fossil fuels. Advances in energy technologies must keep pace with economic growth, or countries will burn hydrocarbons at even higher rates. We need to fully understand the science of climate change and make ever more accurate predictions of the expected changes and their timing. The nonlinearity of this ecosystem of the planet makes these predictions very difficult. Small changes to models result in dramatic effects. You can think of cloud modeling as an example. We need to make plans now to deal with the energy, food, water nexus. This intersection of these life-sustaining elements is where climate change may have its greatest impact. If you think people will fight over oil, imagine what they'll do for food and water. There is some hope if we act now. On the social side, by raising awareness at forums like this, we help drive climate change to the top of nations' agendas. And it will take the leadership of central governments working together to effect this change. On the economic front, as Secretary Kerry said, we're on the cusp of a new climate economy, facilitated by long-term investments by government and industry. But we need to do more. We need to up those investments. And on the technical side, fantastic advances in material science and advanced manufacturing are making these solutions more affordable. They're actually enabling business models that couldn't close before to be able to close today because of these technology enablers. The aerospace and defense industry, which I represent, has helped the United States meet big challenges in the past, and we're ready to do it today. I am optimistic about our future. We can solve any problem working together, but we need to take this threat seriously, and we need to start developing solutions now. Thank you very much.